So much is always to do with the timing, drawn into the orbit of the greater life of the piece.
Daniel Day-Lewis is an English retired actor with dual British and Irish citizenship. He's received numerous accolades during his career, which includes 3 Academy Awards for Best Actor, making him the first and only actor to have 3 wins in that category, and the 3rd male actor to win 3 Competitive Acting Academy Awards, the 6th performer overall. He's also won 4 BAFTA Awards for Best Actor, 3 Screen Actors Guild Awards, and 2 Golden Globe Awards. He received a knighthood in 2014 for his services to drama.
At a certain moment, if the work is going the way you hope it'll go, I begin to hear a voice.
If you enjoy these videos, please remember to hit the like button, as it does help us out a lot. And comment below who your favorite celebrity is that you'd love to see in an upcoming video. His full name is Daniel Michael Blake Day-Lewis, but is also known as Daniel Day-Lewis. He was born April 29, 1957 in London, England, making him 64 at the time of this production. He stands at 1.87 meters or 6 feet 1 inches tall. Protective of his privacy, Daniel has described his life as a lifelong study in evasion. He's held dual British and Irish citizenship since the year 1993 and has maintained his house in Animo since 1997. He once said, "I do have dual citizenship, but I think of England as my country. I miss London very much, but I couldn't live there because there came a time when I needed to be private and was forced to be public by the press. I couldn't deal with it." The actor supports the South East London football club Millwall. He's also an ambassador for the Lear Academy, a new drama school at Trinity College, Dublin, founded in 2011. Daniel received an honorary doctorate in letters from the University of Bristol on July 15, 2010. This famous actor is known for being one of the most selective actors in the film industry. Daniel Day-Lewis is well known for being a method actor. When playing the part of Lincoln in the film by the same name, he only allowed the cast and crew to address him as Lincoln and stayed in character day and night. He does this for most of his other roles. For his role in My Left Foot as an Irishman born with cerebral palsy who could control only his left foot, Daniel Day-Lewis decided to live life as if he was also wheelchair-bound. The crew wasn't as keen, though, as they had to lift him over obstacles and carry him to set. He spent weeks in the wheelchair, but did end up with an Oscar, plus 2 broken ribs from slouching and falling out of the wheelchair. He went on to win his first Academy Award for this role, so he probably didn't mind the broken ribs. In 1990, he was selected by People magazine as one of the 50 most beautiful people. 5 years later, he was ranked as one of the 100 sexiest stars by Empire magazine. Time magazine recognized the brilliance of Day-Lewis by naming him the world's greatest actor in November 2012. In addition to being a talented actor, he's also a skilled cobbler and woodworker. While playing the role of Bill the Butcher in Gangs of New York, Daniel Day-Lewis would listen to Eminem to put himself in an angry mood. He dated a French actress named Isabelle Adjani for 6 years. Their son, Gabriel Kane Day-Lewis, was born April 9, 1995, a few months after their relationship ended. He met Arthur Miller's daughter, Rebecca Miller, in 1996 while working on the film version of the stage play The Crucible. The couple married on November 13, 1996. They have 2 sons together, Ronan Cal Day-Lewis, born in 1998, while Cashel Blake Day-Lewis was born in 2002.
Important point that whilst you're learning, you are necessarily remaining objective.
Yeah.
And there comes a time when all books get put aside.
He was born to poet Cecil Day-Lewis and actress Jill Balcon. Jill was Cecil's second wife. Daniel has an older sister named Tamison Day-Lewis, who was born in 1953. She's a TV chef and food critic. Daniel's father was born in the Irish town of Ballintubbert, County Louth, and he was of Protestant Anglo-Irish descent. He lived in England from age 2 and was appointed Poet Laureate of the United Kingdom. Daniel's mother was Jewish, and her Jewish ancestors were immigrants to England in the late 19th century, from Latvia to Poland. His maternal grandfather, Sir Michael Balcon, was the head of Ealing Studios and helped develop the new British film industry. Interestingly, the BAFTA for Outstanding Contribution to British Cinema is presented each year in honor of Balcon's memory. When Daniel was 2 years old, his family moved to Crooms Hill in Greenwich via Port Clarence, County Durham. He attended Invicta and Sherrington primary schools. His parents sent him as a boarder to the independent Sevenoaks School in Kent back in 1968. At this school, Daniel was introduced to his three most prominent interests: woodworking, acting, and fishing. He was then transferred to another independent school, Bedales, in Petersfield, Hampshire. At the age of 14, Daniel made his film debut in Sunday Bloody Sunday, in which he played a vandal in an uncredited role. His father died in 1972 because of pancreatic cancer. Daniel excelled on stage at the National Youth Theatre in London. However, he applied for a 5-year apprenticeship as a cabinet maker. Daniel was turned down due to a lack of experience. He was then accepted at the Bristol Old Vic Theatre School, which he attended for 3 years. He worked in theater and TV during the early 1980s. Day-Lewis acted in theater and disappeared from films till 1982. He landed his first adult role, a small part in the film Gandhi in 1982. Even though it was a small part, it proved crucial for his career. The movies that truly portrayed his acting caliber were My Beautiful Laundrette and A Room with a View, which opened in New York on the same day. Thus, it offered the audience as well as the critics evidence of his spectacular acting. In 1987, he grabbed the leading role in The Unbearable Lightness of Being. Daniel prepared hard for this role as he stayed in character for an entire 8-month shoot. During this time, he also learned Czech to connect more with his on-screen character. This was just the beginning of his method acting. In 1989, he appeared in My Left Foot. In the same year, Day-Lewis returned to theater and worked with Richard Eyre in Hamlet at the National Theatre, London. After working in a few films, Day-Lewis took a semi-retirement to return to his old passion of woodworking. He returned to acting in Gangs of New York in 2002 after a gap of 5 years. The role of a villainous gang leader earned him critical acclaim and won him an award. In 2012, he was seen in Steven Spielberg's biopic Lincoln. In 2017, he starred in the historical drama Phantom Thread. And on June 20th of that year, the actor announced his retirement from acting.
And that voice may be quite a surprising reflection of who we seem to be in some cases, but it is undoubtedly, it's kind of a fingerprint of the soul, I think.
He's primarily accumulated his total net worth from films and brand endorsement deals. The actor was paid $8 million for appearing in The Crucible, which was released in 1996. The total net worth of Daniel Day-Lewis is $60 million. He lives in his house in Castlekeven in Ireland. He also has houses in Animo, County Wicklow, and Manhattan, New York. Daniel Day-Lewis likely owns the following cars: a Lamborghini, a Rolls-Royce Phantom, a Cadillac Escalade, a Range Rover, a Porsche 911,